Veggies. Oh, I know. You're probably going, oh, I hate my veggies. Do you know how many people have come to me and I worked with that they're like, I don't eat this veggie, this veggie, this veggie, this veggie, this veggie. I'm going, what veggies do you eat? Believe it or not, our society does not eat a lot of vegetables. And guess what? Why do you think we have so much disease and so much illness and all of these things going on? We need to eat our veggies. And that's not just something that mothers say, it's a fact, okay? There's vitamins and minerals that your body needs. So time to stop the whining, time to start sucking it up and start eating your veggies. And guess what? I have some amazing recipes to help you learn to love your veggies. So be sure and check out the recipes page. Okay, so why do we even need vegetables? Well, like I said, the vitamins and minerals, they're needed in your body. Here's the interesting aspect. People who follow the Power Foods lifestyle, they tell me within a week, oh my gosh, I feel so much more energy. Well, guess why this is? When you eat vegetables at every meal, which is how the Power Foods lifestyle is structured, these vitamins and minerals actually, they work like a key and they unlock the energy that's in the macronutrients of your meals. So your proteins, your carbs, and your fats. Vitamins and minerals work like a key and they unlock the energy power in your macronutrients of your proteins and your carbs and your fats. And it works vice versa. When you are eating proper macronutrients, your proteins and your carbs and your fats with vegetables that have, they're just a plethora of vitamins and minerals, then you're actually able to absorb and digest and utilize those instead of just passing them through. Our body does not absorb and utilize everything we put in our mouth and passes through our digestive system. So the strategy is eating these things together, and it's simple to remember. Veggies at every meal. So what about fruits? You've probably heard both good and bad things about fruits. Well, first of all, fruits are extremely healthy. They are just filled with phytonutrients. They're filled with all kinds of antioxidants, things that fight all kinds of illness and disease. But here's the thing, is fruits have something called fructose, which is a natural form of sugar. Well, this is going to spike your insulin. Insulin is something that when it goes up, your fat burning power goes down. The goal with the Power Foods lifestyle is that your insulin just runs as smoothly as possible with no spikes and no drops. So we constantly fuel it to keep it from dropping. That's what happens when you go too long without food. And to keep it from spiking, which happens when you're eating the simple and refined carbohydrates and sugars. So we want to use fruits, but use them strategically. So the first thing you need to know is that a fruit counts as a carbohydrate serving. So for instance, if my meal too, if I wanted to eat a fruit, then I would eat a protein source with the carb and then a veggie as well. So I could have an apple. This is a good size for a carb serving. And some celery sticks and maybe my protein drink, or maybe some scrambled egg whites or something like that, or a half cup of cottage cheese, okay, 2%, because we don't eat non-fat, we don't eat reduced, we don't eat low-cal, any of those things. They're filled with fillers and preservatives, so just X-nay those, okay, we don't need them in our bodies, we eat real foods. So we use this as a carb. If it was a bigger fruit, cut it in half. If it's a big orange, cut it in half. If it's a banana, you don't need that full banana, you need a half, okay? Especially if you're trying to drop fat. Now that's a different story if you're on a maintenance level. You're just gonna increase your portion sizes and that's okay. So we just want to package these in as a carb. Now as we understand, carbohydrate meals come in meal 1, 2, 3, or 4. So does that mean you get fruit at night? Of course you can do anything you want. But it's going to be wise and more strategic to avoid fruits at night so you don't get that little insulin spike. So that's all it comes down to. Fruits are great. We want to combine them with the right foods, with a protein and a vegetable source in order to maximize the nutrients, in order to fuel our bodies. A meal is not a piece of fruit. All that's going to do is spike your insulin and actually give you a drop later because you don't have the protein to sustain it and to keep your blood sugar levels stable. So fruit's wonderful, eat it in moderation, and eat it strategically.